This is 106.1 KYVZ. Good Wednesday morning. Joe Mazurek visiting with Ag meteorologist Chris Schramek at Decision Weather and Atwood, as well as America's Weather Streaming Channel. Chris, kind of a day one of a several-day event where we have chances of precipitation to talk about.
Yeah, Joe, we were talking about this pattern shift that we would see here at the end of the week and probably lasting through the weekend before we start seeing high pressure build up again next week during the week. And that high pressure ridge will build back out to the west, put us back in the northwesterly flow. And with northwesterly flow, we generally have the warmer temperatures, the windier conditions, and also that every 3-4 day type storm system or cold front moving through, not the daily chances like we're going to see starting this afternoon, continuing tomorrow. It looks like Friday night, and then again Saturday afternoon and evening, where we could see precipitation and thunderstorm activity or rain showers. So today we're expecting a low pressure that's going to be developing over southwestern Kansas, southeast Colorado. It's got a stationary warm front draped across the area that's now kind of extending from just south of Burlington to the Hill City area. You get to the south of that, you got southeasterly winds and dew points that are starting to get up there heading towards the upper 50s and 60s. That as our winds turn to the north of that or to the northeast here this morning at 5 miles per hour, they'll eventually start turning to the south this afternoon, southeast, and pick up 15 to 25 miles per hour, and that'll pull that moisture into the area. And as that low pressure starts to strengthen and develop and move eastward, that's when we could see some showers and thunderstorms develop. So we're expecting that later this afternoon and evening. Some of these storms, particularly where those dew points are higher and along that frontal boundary, could produce some severe weather. Dynamics are showing that we could have hail up to 2 inches in diameter, 65 mile an hour wind gusts, and a marginal threat that a tornado could develop again, particularly in them south areas south of I-70. So that is something to monitor as we head into the afternoon hours. Temperatures will climb up there into the middle 70s, lower 70s, depending on what side of that frontal boundary you're on. And then as we go into the overnight hours, those storms will continue, become more like rain shower activity as it moves off to the east. And there is the potential in some locations, particularly along that frontal boundary, of some locally heavy 1 to 2 inch rains. Most generally, the rest of the area will see 1/4 to 3/4 inch of precipitation with this first round of weather. And then as we head into tomorrow, a cold front will drape in behind that system, and that'll be the trigger mechanism for some more showers and thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon, evening. May not be as much of a severe weather threat, but there is still a marginal threat that round of storms could be severe, depending on where that cold front sets up and what side of it you're on. Temperature-wise, it'll be in the upper 50s, lower 60s for tomorrow. Tonight's lows will be around 46. Tomorrow's will be around 40. So we are seeing that cooler air getting pulled in behind these next two disturbances. Winds tomorrow will be from a northeast direction to 5 to 15 miles per hour. And then as we go into Friday, Friday looks like it could be dry during the day, but the rain chances will come with the system during the overnight hours into Saturday morning. And then another frontal boundary low pressure Saturday afternoon and evening could bring that fourth round of precipitation activity. As we go into Friday, it'll still be cool. We're probably looking at temperatures only in that 50 to 55 degree range. Overnight lows again around the 40. On Saturday, that system will pull a warm front back through here. The winds will turn to that southeast direction, maybe have some severe weather with it, and our temperatures climbing back up there into the middle 60s. Sunday, Monday, we'll see a drying out. We'll see temperatures climb into that 75 to 85 degree range. The winds will switch to a southerly direction at 20 to 40 miles per hour. So if we do not get the rain or places do not get this moisture with those winds and dryness, we could have an elevated fire risk those couple of days. Then that pattern will switch as we go into the middle of the week to that northwesterly flow. Looks like we could have a disturbance around the 30th and the 1st, another one around the 4th, 5th, and 6th. It could bring some shower and thunderstorm activity to the area. Keep adding to the rain totals that we hopefully pick up the next 3 or 4 days. That could be up there, that 2-3 inches of rain. If we could get another half inch there to the first week of May, that'll definitely help alleviate the drought conditions, the wheat condition. And the crop report is showing the western half of the state is fair or below average poor. And the eastern half is where you got the better crop, and it's right around that 50%, a little higher than 50% on the poor side, fair side. And again, we're starting to see some yellowing effects, particularly south of I-70 out here in western Kansas. Cheyenne County, Sherman County, western Rawlins County did pick up some moisture there first parts of the month that are keeping things looking okay. But we definitely need this moisture now to get field work done, get the wheat progressing, get the pastures greening up. And as far as that corn planting does go, we got 27% done in the eastern side of the state. Not much has been, waiting for the rain and waiting for stuff to get going out here to the west, but it will be just shortly. And again, this moisture would be timely and beneficial. And it's kind of iffy if we'll keep it going permanently as we head into May, but right now it looks like, there'll at least be some chances.
Once again, that's Ag Meteorologist Chris Schrammick at Decision Weather Now, as well as America's Weather Streaming Channel. For KYVZ Radio, I'm Joe Vazurek.